History Punch! Today's episode about the Beethoven-Napoleon connection. It was here at the Theater an der Wien that Fidelio, Ludwig van Beethoven's first and only opera, was premiered in November 1805. Fidelio is the story of a political prisoner rescued by his wife from prison and deals with the themes of the Age of Enlightenment. Themes like liberty and justice for all, republicanism versus the monarchy. And these were all ideals that Ludwig van Beethoven believed in himself passionately. These ideals gave birth to the French Revolution and eventually led to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte at its head. Napoleon was Beethoven's hero. Well, he was up until 1804 when he crowned himself emperor. Beethoven had been composing the Third Symphony in honor of Bonaparte. On hearing of the coronation of the new emperor, the famously irritable and passionate Beethoven flew into a rage, tore at the manuscript of the Third Symphony, tearing out the title. Napoleon's imperial ambitions were the total opposite of everything that Beethoven believed in. Napoleon himself was becoming the tyranny. To add insult to injury, the premiere of Fidelio was completely hampered by the invasion of Vienna by Napoleon's forces.
Bonjour!
The audience, instead of being made up of musical fans from the city of Vienna, was instead almost entirely composed of French officers from Napoleon's army. This wasn't the last time that Napoleon's behaviour was going to cause trouble for Beethoven. History Punch! History Punch. Facts, facts, facts. Napoleon and Beethoven would come in close proximity again in 1809 with the Second Siege of Vienna by Napoleon's forces. On the night of the 11th of May, Napoleon's howitzer cannons bombarded the city of Vienna, causing panic among the citizens. Beethoven took refuge here in the house of his brother Karl in Balgasser. He hid deep down in the cellar as the cannonballs exploded overhead, causing a terrible noise. At this point in Beethoven's life, his hearing was already failing, one of the worst things that could happen to a musician. He used two pillows, pressed them against the side of his head to protect his ears from the noise. Beethoven survived the siege and the whole Napoleonic War period. Unlike Napoleon, who died a saddened shadow of himself on St. Helena after his defeat at Waterloo, Napoleon's death was both celebrated and mourned all across Europe. In fact, Beethoven had written a funeral march for Napoleon into his Third Symphony, which he'd written back in 1804. When Beethoven learned of Napoleon's death, he proclaimed it a sad day. Napoleon and Beethoven's lives had coincided at a monumental time in Europe's history, and the legacy of their work lives on with us today. If you liked that video, please click subscribe and we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot.